Aloha everyone, welcome to today's class. Today we have week 3 of a 10-week PowerYoga series. For today's class, no props are needed other than your yoga mat. You may want to have a towel and some water nearby for afterwards. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment after the class, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you on the mat and see you next week. Peace. So, my name is Gerardo Cortez. Thank you for joining in for today's Power Yoga class. So we're going to go ahead and find any comfortable seated position. You could either sit cross-legged or you could come into your hero's pose, just as I am here. We're going to go ahead and take a moment to bring the palms facing down on top of the thighs, giving ourselves a moment to settle into our body and into our practice. Giving ourselves a moment to lengthen through the spine, allowing the shoulders to roll back and down, lengthening through the back of the neck. We'll start off by taking a few clearing breaths together here, just releasing anything that we've been up to thus far today. So with the big inhale, fill up through the nose. Opening the mouth, exhale, side out. Inhaling, filling up through the nose. Opening the mouth, exhale, side out. Once more, inhale, filling up through the nose. Opening the mouth, exhale, side out. And then sealing through the lips here. Allow the breath to flow naturally in and out through the nose. Just starting to bring your attention inwards. Beautiful. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started by transitioning into our tabletop pose. So coming onto all fours here, making sure that the wrists are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. Take a moment to spread the fingers wide, making sure you're really gripping down towards the earth. Knees, hip distance apart. And with an inhale, we're going to bring the belly down, gaze up. Exhale, rounding through the back, coming into cat. Inhaling, belly down, gaze up. Exhaling, rounding into cat. Once more, inhaling, belly down, gaze up, opening the spine. Exhaling, rounding into your cat. Taking it into your barrel rolls, just inviting some circular movements through the spine. Allowing yourself to be fluid through the hips, fluid through the wrists, and then switching the direction of your circles here. Inviting oxygen and fluidity into the body. Beautiful, and then finding our way back towards center. From here, we're going to just rock forward and back here. So rocking the hips forward in front of the wrists, rocking the hips back. We'll do this a few more times here, just warming up through the wrists, making sure we're keeping them healthy and strong. And then finding our way back towards center, we're going to bring keeping the palms facing down, fingers facing towards yourself. Again, we'll take a few rocks forward and back here. Stay connected to your breath. See if you can bring a little bit of a bend into the elbows here. Isolating the movements into the sensations of the wrist. And then finding our way back towards center, palms facing outward as we rock from side to side here. Keep the shoulders fluid. Keep the hips mobile. Rotating from side to side. Beautiful. And then finding our way back towards center, palms facing forward once again. With an inhale, we're going to extend the right heel back, out wide. And then as we exhale, knee to nose, rounding through the upper back. Inhaling, extend the right heel back. Exhaling, knee to nose, round. Again, inhaling, extend that right heel back. Exhale, knee to nose. Adding the left arm, inhale, right leg, left arm. Exhale, knee to elbow, connect and round. Inhaling, extend, lengthen through both sides. Exhale, connect, knee to elbow. Once more, inhale, extend, reach long. And then as we exhale, bend the right foot, grabbing the top of the right foot with the left hand. Slingshot the heart open here, actively pressing into the right hand. And then gently releasing that down. The left hand comes down as you bring the right knee in towards the nose, rounding through the upper back. And then releasing that all down. Take a moment to sway the hips from side to side here. And just making sure that we're opening through the hips. And then finding our way back into our tabletop pose. We're going to switch sides. So as we inhale, left heel back, extend. Exhale, knee to nose, round. Inhale, extend that left heel back. Exhale, knee to nose and round. Inhaling, extend left heel back. Exhale, knee to nose. Adding the right arm, inhale, extend right arm, left leg. Exhale, knee to elbow, connect. Inhale, extend, create length through both sides. Exhale, connect, knee to elbow. Once more, inhale, extend, reach long. And then as you exhale, bend the left foot, grabbing the top of the left ankle with the right hand. Actively slingshotting the heart open here, kicking the left foot into the hand. Support yourself with that left hand on the mat. And then releasing whatever you have, rounding that left knee in towards the nose, pressing the earth away. And then releasing it all back down, again swaying the hips from side to side here. And then getting right into it, we're going to bring ourselves back into our tabletop as we tuck the toes under, finding our way into our plank pose. We're going to be here for a few moments, so allow yourself to get situated, allow yourself to fully arrive in this pose. Making sure that the wrists are underneath the shoulders, fingers are spread wide. Actively gripping down, pressing down through the index finger and thumb here. See if you can slightly round through the upper back, creating as much space and opening between the shoulder blades. Keep the core engaged. Notice if your belly button is really pressing up against your spine. We want to make sure that we maintain core activation here, allowing this to be as easy and as simple as of a pose as it can be. Keep reaching back through the heels of both feet. Soften the kneecaps. Feel one long line of energy from the crown of the head through the heels. Stay steady with your breath. Closing the eyes if you haven't already. We'll take about 3 to 5 more full breaths here. Allow this to be a meditative posture for you here. Notice what parts of the body can use a little bit more nourishment, and see if you can send that there. Whether it's through the awareness, whether it's through your breath. And we'll take one more breath here. And then we're going to lower down onto the forearms. Keep the tailbone tucked under, keep the core engaged. And then the right arm's going to come spiral in towards a 45 degree as we find our way into our side plank towards the left side. So it's really important to make sure that the elbow is underneath the right shoulder. Actively lift the hips up, turning on the obliques to the right side. Right hand supporting you. Staying here for a few breaths, or you always have the option to add on by lifting that left leg to hover. Staying here for a few breaths, or adding on some starfish crunches with your exhales crunching knee to elbow. With your exhales extending long. With your exhales crunching. With your inhales extend. Exhaling crunch. We'll do 3 more of these side crunches, or 3 more breaths wherever you are in the modification of this. You're almost there. We got 1 more. Beautiful. And then with our next inhale, extending that left hand forward, that left heel back. Actively shoot the hips up. And then gently lower it back down, coming into your forearm plank. From here, little intermission, come onto the right hand, come onto the left hand. Lower the left forearm, lower the right forearm. Left hand, right forearm, left forearm. One more, right hand, left forearm, right forearm. Beautiful. Give yourself a moment to settle back into the breath here. And then we're going to turn that left hand in at a 45-degree angle. Make sure that the left shoulder is on top of the left elbow as we spin towards the right side. Coming into our side plank on this second side, lifting up through the right arm. Keep shooting the hips upwards, activating through the obliques. Keep reaching the crown of the head forward and in front. Stay calm and present through the breath here. Staying here for the variations. Or if you did on the other side, hovering that right foot up. Right arm can reach overhead with an inhale. And then with an exhale, you could come into your side crunch. Inhale, extend, reach long. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhaling, reaching long. Exhale, crunch it in. 2 more breaths, wherever you are, you're doing great. Stay present with the breath. Last one. Then with an inhale, reaching the right fingertips forward, keep lifting up through that right inner thigh for another breath. Beautiful, yogis. And then slow and controlled, bringing it back into your forearm plank. Keep the tailbone tucked under. Keep the crown of the head long. And then we're going to come back onto the hands. And then we're going to lower onto the forearms. And then we're going to come up onto the hands. And then we're going to lower onto the forearms. Last one. Up onto the hands. Down onto the forearms. From here, we're going to inhale, lift the right toes to hover 6 inches. As we exhale, right knee to right elbow. You got this. Inhale, extend, right heel back. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Last one. Inhale, extend, right heel back. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, extend back. And exhale, lower the toes. Switching sides. Inhale, left toes hover 6 inches. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, squeeze. You got this. Inhale, extend that left heel back. Exhale, connect. Inhale, extend that left heel back. Exhale, squeeze left knee, left elbow. Inhale, reach the left heel back. Exhale, lower the right toes. Last time here, see if you can, by pressing into the hands, see if you can press yourself up into a downward facing dog. Otherwise, pushing yourself up into a plank pose and then finding your way into a down dog. Take a moment here to pedal out the feet, wiggle out the body, doing whatever movement feels good to you here. You're doing great. And then with an inhale, we're going to extend that right heel up, 3-legged dog. As we exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend, right heel back. Exhale, across, knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend, right heel back. Exhale, knee to nose, rounding through the upper back. Stepping the right foot through, press down to lift up, rise up into your high crescent lunge here. Give yourself a moment to settle into your high crescent lunge. Feel the right hip pull back as the left hip draws forward. Keep lengthening through the spine. Reaching the fingertips up. Beautiful. Taking one more in-breath here. And then as we exhale, we're going to straighten the front leg. Hands come on both sides of the right foot. Coming into your pyramid pose. With our next inhale, bending the right leg, reaching the hands up, high crescent lunge. And as we exhale, hands lower down, stepping that right foot back as we flow through our vinyasa here. We got the second side as we inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhaling, left knee, left elbow. Inhaling, extend, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhaling across, left knee, right elbow. Inhaling, extend, left leg back, three-legged dog. And then as we exhale, knee to nose, rounding through the upper back, stepping the left foot through, pressing down to lift up, high crescent lunge on the second side. Take a moment as you feel that left hip pulling back, right hip drawing forward, sinking into the posture. Continue lengthening through the spine, strong through the legs, softening through the gaze, maybe sitting a little bit deeper. Last breath here, keep drawing the heart open. And then with your next exhale, straightening through the front leg, hands come on both sides of that left foot, pyramid pose. Inhaling, bending the left leg, reaching the arms up, high crescent lunge. And then as we exhale, reaching the hands down as we flow through our vinyasa. We'll take 3 breaths. And your downward facing dog, resetting through the breath. And then with our next inhale, gazing forward. As we exhale, step hopper, float your way up towards the front, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, rising up, reaching up, hands overhead. Exhaling, hands to prayer in front of the heart. Inhaling, we're going to come into our Utkatasana chair pose. Take a moment to sit into your chair here. Actively pressing the legs together in towards midline. Shifting your weight towards the heels. Lengthening through the spine. Maybe gazing up between the fingers, between the hands. And then shifting weight over towards your right leg, we're going to cross the left leg up and over, coming into our eagle legs. Go for the single wrap or the double wrap if you can. With an inhale, arms come out to a T. As we exhale, crossing the left arm underneath the right, coming into your eagle pose. Find a single point of focus here, allowing this to be your dristi. Keep squeezing the thighs together, just keep squeezing the forearms together. And then on your own time, wrapping the elbows over the knees, finding your way into your sleeping eagle. See if maybe the elbows and the knees can connect. So in controlled, rising back up, we're going to come into our warrior 3 with eagle arms. So keep reaching the crown of the head long, keep lifting up through that left heel, squeezing the forearms together. And then releasing the hands. They're going to come flush by your side as you reach the heart forward, reach the crown of the head forward, and keep lifting through that left leg. Taking another breath here. And then releasing that down, coming into your standing splits. Staying in your standing splits for a breath or two. Or if handstands in your practice, you can take a few little kicks up. We'll go for up to 3 kicks. Slow and controlled, kicking one knee into the chest. And then working with one bent leg. Or straightening through both. And then we'll find our way back into our forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, rising up, hands up. Exhaling, hands to prayer in front of the heart. Second side, inhaling Utkatasana chair pose. Sit a little bit deeper on this side. Lengthen through the spine. Lift the heart up a little more. And then shifting weight over towards the left leg, we're going to draw that right leg up and over the left. Going for the single wrap or the double wrap. Inhaling, arms come out to a T. And then exhaling, right arm's going to cross underneath the left, setting up for your eagle arms. Keep squeezing the forearms together, squeezing the thighs together. Settle the gaze upon a single point of focus. And on your own time, coming into your sleeping eagle, wrapping the elbows over the knees. Continue lengthening through the back. And then slow and controlled, uncrossing through the legs. We're going to find our way into our warrior 3 with eagle arms. Keep reaching back through that lifted heel. Keep reaching the crown of the head forward and in front. Last breath here. And then releasing the arms. They're going to come flush by your side. Keep reaching the crown of the head forward. Keep opening through the front of the heart. Keep lifting that right leg a little bit higher here. And then on your own time, releasing the hands down towards the earth. Finding your way into your standing splits. Staying in your standing splits for a few breaths. Or if you did on the other side, taking up to 3 kicks up into your handstand. Tiny little kicks take you up. Take another breath or two wherever you are. And then on your own time, releasing back down, getting in a forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhaling, heel toe the feet out, hips distance apart as you sink the hips down towards the earth. Hands can come to prayer in front of the heart, gently swaying the hips from side to side here. And then from here, releasing whatever you have, we're going to come onto our sits bones. We're going to go for one little short boat ride. You can either work with bent legs or straight legs. As we inhale, arms reach overhead, feet out in front. Exhale, crunch it up. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, crunch it up. Inhaling, reach long. Exhale, crunch it up. Last one. Inhaling, reach long. Exhaling, crunch it up. Inhale, reach up. Reach long and hold here. For 3. For 2. For 1. Releasing it all down. Bringing the knees in towards the chest. Allow them to fall over towards the right side. Gaze can come over the left shoulder. You can either keep the top leg bent, or you can work on straightening here. Breathing into the IT band. Just taking a moment here. Keep breathing into the low back, or into the IT band. And then we'll go ahead and switch sides, drawing the knees in towards the chest, and then allowing them to fall over towards the left side. Right arm can come out to a T, gazing over the right shoulder. Keeping the legs bent or straightening through that top leg if you did on the other side. Just soothing the nervous system after all of that effort that we put forth. Allowing the nervous system to come back to a natural state. And then bringing the legs back towards center. We're going to go ahead and come into a shoulder stand plow pose. So lifting the feet up, shooting the hips up. Walking the hands underneath the shoulders, or walking the hands onto the low, mid, or upper back, excuse me. If you're in your shoulder stand, keeping the toes directly over the eyes, protecting the neck. Actively pressing the shoulder blades into the earth as well to protect the neck. See if you can walk the elbows in close to the side ribs,
creating greater stability within your pose. Staying here, taking helicopter legs, anything that feels good to you here. And then staying in your shoulder stand for a little bit longer, or coming into your plow pose, reaching the feet overhead. Coming into your plow pose. You can stay in your plow pose. If you want to get a little bit more into the hamstrings, you can grab a hold of the back of the calves with the hands, and you can flutter the feet up and down. Just bringing a little bit of dynamic movement into those hamstrings. Giving them a little bit of love here. And then on your own time, gently rolling down one vertebra at a time. You can come into your happy baby pose, grabbing a hold of the outside of the ankles. And gently rock from side to side here. Just embracing the inner child quality that exists within each of us. Nurturing that aspect of ourselves that is always with us throughout our entire lives. And then on your own time, closing out your practice however you like, taking any other final pose. You can come into your fish pose or anything else that you'd like. And then for today's class, we're going to end in our reclined butterfly pose. So bringing the soles of the feet together, or as close together as possible, allowing the knees to open out wide, arms come out by your side. And on your own here, take a few clearing breaths out of the mouth, just inhaling through the nose and releasing any excess heat or tension out through the mouth. I'll be playing a few singing bowls here, just providing some nourishing, soothing vibrations to our nervous system as we close out our practice here. Allow the breath to return to its natural state, integrating our effort of our practice here. Time, starting to come back to your breath, starting to come back to your physical body, inviting some movement into the hands, into the feet, taking some wrist circles, ankle circles, and reaching the arms overhead and the feet out in front for a full body stretch. Gently roll onto either side here, using your bottom arm as a pillow, pausing for a moment. And then keeping the eyes closed, gently pressing yourself up one vertebra at a time to a comfortable seat. We'll close our practice by bringing our hands to prayer in front of the heart. Gently bowing our chin towards our fingertips in gratitude of our practice. In gratitude of the earth for allowing us to practice and to inhabit this planet along with all the other humans who inhabit it with us and all living beings. We'll close out by saying, the highest light in me sees and honors the highest light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Happy Earth Day. Take care of the earth. Love one another. Much love. Peace.